Alright, when I saw this guy, I just had to make a video response. Absolutely had to. His name is XBA325. Just to start off, this ain't one of those I saw this guy and he's a fucking idiot type videos. Because actually, I think I've only made one of those. This is more of a, the guy is spot on with a lot of people here on YouTube. And I just want to know that I really agree with him and that he made numerous points. Some I want to address and say not true. Not like telling you you're wrong, but from my point of view, I'm just like, I don't see what you're seeing. I don't want you to necessarily change me, and I don't want to change you. I just kind of want to express my opinion, because you said you like discussion. I don't want to debate you, don't want to argue with you, just kind of want to get my opinion out there. And that's what my objective is. See some of the things he said, pretty much what he did. The main thing I remember, and I covered a lot of the video, was him talking about how wrestling fans call people pussies, faggots, bitch, hoe, queer, gay, dick lover, ass fucker, you know. The list goes on and on and on and on. And yeah, I'm one of those people that's, I haven't been here on a year yet. I think it's about a couple months in. I don't know how many now. I think like 8. But, yeah, I've just kind of been going along. And when I look at more and more people keep insulting me. The more views I get, it's almost like the more insults that come. Some I remove, some I just address, not by saying you're a fucker too, just kind of being a smart ass. That's one thing I like to say. When you respond to them, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get what they want. You can say something like, really, because that's not what your mother thought. That might be kind of too jerky, but you just say, okay, dude, whatever. Instead of, oh, fuck you, you made me mad. You know, you don't have to do that, bro. You don't have to do that. You probably know that, but I'm just, like, getting what I'm saying out there. Something, kind of add on to your video, if you will, if that's okay. But, really, if you just don't get angry and you just respond, and then if they keep going, then you shut them off, is what I do. But I'll at least give them a smart-ass tone. Usually they won't come back, because there's no reason for them to come back, really. It's just time for them to shut up by the time I just respond to them in a civilized tone, if you will, you know. Keeping my cool. No reason to get angry over nothing. It's just as true as it gets. And, that's really it for that part of agreeing. But here's where I disagree a little bit. He said that 98.5 of people on YouTube are bashers. No. Sorry, bro. Not true. Not true. I would go with about, I don't know how many bashers you ran in, but I look at other people's videos, I looked at my videos, I look around on forums, I look at a lot of shit. Well, I agree with you on people being so judgmental on this guy should have won, you know? And that's actually another thing I want to agree with you 100% on with you. The first example he used was Sheamus won the Royal Rumble. You can go all the way back, look at my Royal Rumble review. When I was talking about before that, they need to push young guys. They need to get young stars. They need to get Alex Riley out there, Mason Ryan, Sheamus. You know, new guys, new faces out there. And if you go all the way back to my Royal Rumble review, actually, I said that's a right choice. There was some people in here who said, Chris Jericho's a better wrestler. He should have won. But a lot of people in here, the Off the Rope Show, British Fish, Dream Boy, Vente Kid, you know, people like that, they usually do keep true to their word. They're not, this is fucking bullshit. Schlegday's done that sometimes, but at least he backs himself up on why he thought it was wrong, and really convinces a lot of people here on YouTube otherwise. But a lot of people in here, again, the people I name, you know, Mr. Route, who else? Nature Girl 30. Kind of giving little plugs here, really. Who else is there? There's so many people. Okay, Fabe. And of course, the guy I just named, whose name I already forgot, I believe it was like XBA. I'm gonna find that. Yeah, XBA325. But there is some people here on YouTube that are good. Many of my subscribers are comment. They won't bash my opinion. I've really just kind of expressed my opinion. They'll just say, I agree, I disagree, I thought the pay-per-view was good, I thought the pay-per-view was bad. Not say, you thought this pay-per-view was good? What the fuck was wrong with you? You thought this match was good? What the fuck was wrong with you? No, nobody's really done that to me. I mean, there's been a couple instances, and by a couple, I mean way too damn many. But if you really just try to ignore the trolls, you know, I've made a video of a troll saying wrestling isn't... Troll saying, you know, wrestling's fake, right? You know, I've mentioned that numerous times, and that kind of links into this when wrestling fans, actually, not non-wrestling fans, but wrestling fans say, oh, this indie guy should have won, and blah, blah, blah should have won, and this is what should have been the main event, and blah, 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 blah. Always complaining. And that's true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm part of it myself. When you see all this shit going on YouTube, sometimes you just kind of fall into yourself, and I'm sure you've had that same victimize, you know, you kind of fall in that too. It happens. But there's also taking it too far. One of the things you mentioned near the end was how if you want to slit your wrist because somebody didn't win you too far, you know, I feel, I'm a very passionate wrestling fan. I feel that this guy should be booked this way. This guy should be released for not being a good enough in a specific category. I don't want to sit here and say, they're fucking shit! Except for Garrett Bischoff, of course. Sorry. But, you know, I'll just express my opinion how I feel in a civilized way where maybe you want to listen to me, listen to my word, and understand why I feel that way, you know? Instead of just sitting here bitching and complaining and screaming and moaning and blah, 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 blah. You know, just really trying to get a discussion for people. And I know how you said you don't care people's opinions, so maybe I shouldn't be doing a video response, but I am anyways, so if you like it, great. Hopefully you subscribe back, because I already subscribed to you, if you want, of course. But, that's another thing. You said that wrestling fans, the average ones at least, usually say, oh, well, don't call me a liar. That's my opinion, and it's right. Well, not every single, but most of my videos, I'll go ahead and say, comment below, what do you think? Comment below, what do you think? I'm interested to hear what people think. I want to hear your opinion. That's how I feel about a lot of wrestling fans. I want to hear what you think in a logical manner. How do you think this went? How do you feel this match? Do you feel this was right? Do you feel this was right? You know, I like to talk to people about wrestling because it entertains me, because I understand what's going on. It's logical, like sports, I guess. You know, football and all that shit. And I'll address that in a minute. But really, just some of these guys on here are like, CM Punk's the best motherfucking wrestler in the world. Yeah, I kind of told, you know, shit like that right there. But, yeah, the best motherfucking wrestling match in the world, you know, kind of like that. That's just overhyping it, and that's just really, really stupid. So if you're going to express to me in a logical manner, great, I enjoy that. But if you're going to sit here and say this was the best ever because he's from Ring of Honor, you know, that's just fucking stupid. It really is. But also another thing you said, continuing on, you also mentioned how, you can be passionate about football because it's real. You can be passionate about baseball because it's real. Okay. I'm sorry. Here's where it's kind of time to lay down. See, some stuff in WWE is predictable. Unfortunately, predictable. But some stuff in WWE, The Rock vs. Cena, oh my god. How many debates did you get about that? Not, Cena's going to lose because he sucks dick. There was a lot of people saying that. But there's also people like, this is why Cena should lose. This is why Rock should win. Blah, 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 blah. And that's good. Nobody really knew who was going to win 100%. If people would have said, I bet my money on John Cena, they'd be out of money. Okay? Some of the stuff really isn't predictable. So you can be passionate, you can make discussions, and you can say, this is why I believe this. Instead of just really being like, oh, well, I'm right, you suck a dick. No, stuff like that. You could just be like, okay, well, I understand that you like The Rock and you think he should win, but here's why Cena should win. He's a company guy, you know, shit like that. And that's fine. But, just, it's not your video, because your video was good, your points were very good, you were entertaining to watch, you know. A lot of people on here, even myself, go 25 minutes and aren't the most entertaining person in the world, unless you really want to hear what they're saying. But you've provided very, very strong points, and that's something that needs to be made. Not like a debate, but just if you want to be over here in YouTube, yeah, I used a wrestling term. If you want to get over in the YWC and want to be known and want people to watch it, you need to express your opinion. You can't just go along in the crowd. That's one thing I don't like about the Off the Rope show time. It seems like every single guy agrees with the same exact theme. Like, this is the way it has to be done. I don't like that sometimes, but I deal with it because it's their opinion. But the way you made it sound when you said 98.5 people, I mean, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of trolls. In fact, there's probably more asshole wrestling fans than there is straight up good, debatable, nice wrestling fans. I use that debatable term slightly. Not everything has to be debated. But when it comes like Rock and Cena, that can be debated because it's really a thing that needs to be debated if you think about it. You can't just accept everything WWE does and be like, I'm okay with it. I mean, you can sometimes, but like, I mean, if Sheamus beats Daniel Bryan, okay. Or, okay, let me lose something to use her. Okay, if Cody Rhodes wins the belt back from Big Show, okay, you know, it happened. I can't do anything about it. But if you're passionate about Daniel Bryan, you know how these indie nerds are. If you're passionate about Daniel Bryan, you should be like, he's the best wrestler in the world. He can't believe he lost the world title, you know. That's okay to get passionate about because that's your number one guy. And just because it's scripted, it doesn't mean it's written on the fucking wall. It's just one of those things where more likely than not it can be predicted, but just because you predict it, it does not mean it's going to become true. So, really, I think you can be passionate about wrestling. Again, not calling you wrong, just expressing my opinion, my side. But, really, you can be passionate about wrestling. Don't go to the point where... No, don't go like that. But, I mean, at least use logic, use common sense. Don't go screaming unless it's really something bullshit, like the Montreal Screwjob, for example. That's something to get really pissed about, you know, the whole Bret Hart tapping out, apparently, thing at Survivor Series 97. That's something to get pissed over, because that was legit bullshit. But just some of the stuff that people get pissed over in wrestling is really, really stupid, and it should just really stop. But, I think I've, replied to most of your terms. What else did you say? Well, you said there's some of the good ones out there. Hopefully consider me a good one. If not, oh fucking well. There's plenty of people on YouTube here to talk to, so I really don't care. You just seem like a cool guy to talk to, so that's why I'm making this video response. Other than that, what else was there? I think that's actually about it for this video. But, yeah, I don't know if maybe you've just kind of fallen to maybe a non-crowd, you know, like, you don't really have many people here to talk to on YouTube, but some of the guys I named, I'm not going to put all their links in the description box. I'll put XBA325's link in the description box, but, because that's who I'm making a video response to, obviously. But, there's a lot of good people on YouTube, maybe in the minimal, but if you look in the right direction, you can find good people. If you get the right subscribers, they will comment to you and they will talk to you. I'm only at 65, but sometimes it feels like I'm all the way up in the hundreds, like 300, 400. It feels like that times because you get so many comments. That's how it feels sometimes, and that's the way it should be at times. You should want discussion at least, and that's what you said you want, discussion. So if you do it right, you're going to get discussion, and with your subscriber rate, you obviously get discussion. But, yeah, that's really it for this video. I just really wanted to reply to you. I enjoyed your video. Hopefully you enjoyed mine. Didn't go quite as long as yours, but that's okay. And, that's about it, actually. I already said that. But, yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Comment below if you feel the same. You know, if you want sub up there, you can give us a little thumbs up. Go subscribe to XBA325. Fun guy. I watched a couple of his videos. Not a fan of CM Punk, which actually surprised me. Not a common trend in the WWE universe and whatever universe, you know. I like that. Like that a lot, actually. Kind of surprised me. But, yeah. Go check that guy out. Again, very entertaining. Check out the other guys I mentioned before if you have not. But XBA's link will be in the description box. That's about it for this video. We'll talk to you later.